Bout number 12 moves us up to the heavyweight division. First for the fighter standing to my left in the red corner. He's a freestyle fighter making his mixed martial arts debut. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 213 3/10 pounds. Trained by Walter D. Camber and representing Tillamook Boxing Club. Fighting out of Tillamook, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome please, Mr. Sully Hands, Sheldon Tapua. And his opponent standing to my right in the blue corner. He's a Thai boxer coming to us tonight with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 204 1/2 pounds. Trained by Michael Chapman and representing Impact Jiu-Jitsu. Fighting out of Beaverton, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome please, Mike Moreno. Your referee in charge of this bout is Hopi Jenkins.
So the inside scoop on Sheldon here in the red corner is he's a very scrappy kid. Plenty of street fights, pretty well versed in, you know, the unsanctioned type thing.
Good work, Mr. Standy, coming up with some late breaking information on this fight. That's pro journalism at its best.
You know, my first question was how much wrestling experience had he had with this kid out of Impact Jiu-Jitsu, and from what I've been told, he's a sprawling brawler and he plans to keep it on his feet, so we'll see how this ends up.
You know, sometimes the best way to announce a heavyweight fight is just shut up.
He's out of the red corner. He's wearing the white
these guys got a smaller build than most heavyweights.
Moreno with the big leg kick.
You know, he's keeping his hands awful low. He must be awful confident.
Yeah. Let's see how fast they are once they start slinging. You know. He's backing him into a corner. Oh, Sheldon.
Looks like he's really loading up. Yep, there he goes.
Yeah, well. Here's where the fight may be at a distinct disadvantage. You get a you know, a street fighter, a stand-up fighter, and then you get a guy versed in jiu-jitsu in dominant position.
You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I think Mike was waiting for Sheldon to set his feet to throw before he came in, locked him up, and take him down.
There he goes in the full mount.
Mike Moreno's in full mount.
Can he get off? The huck and buck might not work here. And
Mike's doing a really good job of putting his head right there in the fence, so he doesn't have a whole lot of head movement from his ground and pound. It seems he's working the body first before he starts coming up to the head.
Yeah, he's relaxed up there.
There he goes.
Laying the wood down goes Mr. Moreno. You can't see if they're getting through clean. Oh, he's going to give up his back. This could spell doom.
1 minute left here in round 1.
Mike turns him and puts his head right back into the cage.
Oh, he's got it posted too. The ref he's looking at it very close.
You know, not a whole lot of those are getting through too clean, but 1 out of 3 or 1 out of every 4 shots are getting through pretty solid, because I can hear his head bouncing off the canvas.
And Tupau's fighting back though. He's still throwing punches.
I think they're going to call Mike for grabbing the fence there. I'm not quite sure. Nope, just a stand up from out. That was, I don't know what went on there.
Yeah, he might have caught the fence a couple times. You know, he was posting before.
Sheldon looks ready, though.
Yeah, he's not afraid to fight. I mean, he was on his back for 2.5 minutes throwing blows back.
Round number 2.
He carries his hands real low. I mean, he's loading up on a shot. You know, Moreno's doing the right thing, just waiting there. Just
big
waiting.
double leg takedown here by Mike Moreno.
Full mount again. He's landing. I don't see.
Yeah, there's just nowhere to go. He's fighting back like a champ.
Sheldon's throwing off his back. That's not too well of a intelligence defense. He needs to do something to get out of that position.
Yeah, he
Oh, and that landed right down the middle, right between his arms. That.
2 minutes left here in round 2.
It's a long time to spend on your back. He better do
Boy,
something.
is it ever. He's got those legs in. He's in perfect position. He's balanced.
How much can Sheldon take of this? That was a pretty solid hit again there. I heard his head off the canvas. It so loud like a drum.
You'd think if Moreno would just clear one of his hands, you know, he could land those 2 or 3 clean shots to end the fight. You know, it's kind of position where he's in such control where
I don't know. He doesn't look real aggressive in the position. It almost looks like he wants to keep Sheldon in the fight a little bit. Here he is, throwing a little bit, trying to get the fight stopped.
Yeah,
there it is.
There we go.
Referee Hopi Jenkins has called a stop to this bout at 1 minute 53 seconds of round number 2. For your winner by TKO, Mike Moreno.
You know, Mike had a good game plan there. He came out every time Sheldon set up his feet to throw those big punches. He would come in, take him off his base, put him on his back. Sheldon never got a chance to get his hands off.
Get ready for the crowd to go wild. We got a couple girls coming up next. Judging by that first fight, this next one's probably going to be a barn burner too.